And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gym and the Crypto episode 704. 704 boys out here, QC,
Oh
baby.
yeah, 704, baby.
Today's top stories: Turkey to ban cryptocurrency payments. What? Dogecoin doubles in a day as year-to-date gains hit 5,000%, while Bitcoin price dips. Wall Street bets rebans crypto discussions following Bloomberg article. And Jim Cramer cashes out half his phony money Bitcoin to pay off mortgage. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with those prices?
Oh yeah, so Bitcoin sitting at $60,921 after a 3% dump, down 3% today. Ethereum at $2,373, down 2.8%. Binance Coin at $502, down 8.6%. Ripple at $1.50 is down 12% today after the pump to nearly $2. Dogecoin, the big winner today in the top five. What is happening? We really are living in the last days. Dogecoin is the top five coin at 38 cents, up 193% in one day. Wow, much wow. And Cardano at 137 is down 7.5%. Polkadot at $40.99 is down 2.3%. Litecoin at $272 is down 0.5%. And Uniswap, rounding out the top 10, is $35.23, down 6.9%. So again, the big winner today, it seems like all the money dumped out of all the other cryptos and went into Dogecoin. Looks like everybody's rotating in and out of alts, like we just told you earlier this week. This is the time during alt season where people are rotating in and out of alts, trying to get the massive pumps, and then it all pumps together. That's why we said alt season is upon us.
And Dogecoin, you said is what, 38 cents?
38 cents.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Actually, I think it's more now. I think it's up past 40.
Well, they say they want to get it to $1. I did say after it starts getting to the actual cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, we will see that happen. And like I said, we're going to see that happen. Like people just want to get it to $1. And the crazy thing is, what happens after it goes to $1? Are people going to try to pump it to 5, or are they going to find the next best 0.002 cent token? Because
it's gonna dump back down to 20 cents, and they're gonna find the next token on Binance Smart Chain or something like that. I told you, people just rotating in and out of alts, and algorithms are smarter than people. So other people are gonna catch the top.
What's really funny though, Elon Musk is starting to get a lot of hate in the crypto world on the underground channels. For people who are on forums, Reddits, and everything like that, Elon is getting a ton of hate. People in the crypto space don't like this because they know a lot of hardcore Bitcoiners or other folks in crypto space realize and understand how important some of these projects are, as far as, you know, Bitcoin getting us away from the banking institutional banking structure, regulators, and old school governments that are draconian. Whereas people are saying Dogecoin, I just want to make some money. I'm willing to give up our future technology, internet, all that. Bitcoin, your own bank. No, I just want to make some money right now to cash it out, to put it right back in a regular bank. That is why a lot of people are pissed off at Elon Musk, because he's pumping Dogecoin knowingly that is not the future of money. So, whereas it could just be a good investment for some. So
his son is rich. His son is rich this morning. He gave his son a bunch of Doge, so his son got some money.
I mean, I know a lot of people are coming up today. It's some millionaires. Millionaires were made overnight, people. Especially, I remember yesterday did dump after it hit 23, 24 cent. It dumped back down to 21 cent. It shook out some people. I'm assuming a lot of people sold because from there it went from 7 cent to 21 cent. Great gains. And then it looks like people bought in at the 21 cent too and kept buying in, now up to 38 plus. That is absolutely ridiculous, but this is cryptocurrency, so this is what happens. Let's see. Notes from Jew. What's going on? BK keeps on taking bits. What's up? Kadeem Midget. C Dean. I think that's C Dean 4488. Just found you guys today. Interested to learn. Welcome to the live stream. Josh Baines, Fanteezy, Les Square, Kango 26, Dylan Darcherville, Brian Allen, Alec G. What's going on? Marcellus Love, Chester Green, Damon King, Antoinette, Gerald G. Said, wow, woo, I caught a live show. What's going on, Gerald? I think I'm saying that right. If I'm saying it wrong, you have to pronunciate it for me. What's going on, Sergeant Mac, Easy 001, Mr. G, Recycling Guy, DM Car, Blues Lover, that said the jacket is back. Yes, for the history on this is that cryptic coin jacket we used to promote here at the show. We still got some little leftover swag. I like it because it has these QR codes on it. Makes me look like I'm really in the crypto community or something, huh?
Got the merch.
Right. Crypto Q. What's up, Crypto Q? Haven't seen you in a minute. Give you a shout other day. Addie A, Lisa Lee. Everybody's in. Josh said I need to figure out where to invest in Doge. I mean, you can cross atomic swap into Doge. So on most wallets, I know Exodus for sure, you can swap into Doge from other coins. So 228 Network. I have to say at this point, I agree with you. Only people making money in Doge are the predators in the crypto space who understand these pump and dump cycles. Let me tell you, people. I
Right.
saw so many
Please tell
people
them. Please tell them about these private groups, man. They
like
don't understand. People don't understand.
not only are there private pump and dump groups, but I'm seeing so many people on Facebook this morning and yesterday giving out crypto advice all of a sudden because they bought some Doge ever long ago and been sitting on it. And it's like, look, you bought Doge after the last 2 pumps and you sat on it. You're not an expert. Stop it. You're leading people astray. Like literally all over Facebook, it was like, I told you, get in Doge. It's people, I'm about to get into Doge here. I'm about to throw money. It's dumb money here, dumb money here. And again, I will say this, even at 40 cents or whatever is that, I still see it pumping to $1 because, I mean, that's just what it is. People really want to see it go there. But something to consider for some of you late bloomers is that you need to start asking yourself, will it go past $1? Because now from 40 plus cent to $1 isn't as big as a gain as it was when it was 5 cent people, 7 cent. For the people who made the most money just made it this third time this year just now. So if you're still looking to get in Doge, start to consider what you think the next all-time high will be, how it will get there. Again, if you're looking at $1, and let's say Doge is at 50 cents right now, is that the safest bet for your crypto projects? Is what I would ask. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe people are like, "Hey, you crazy? It's going to $3." So
yeah, you're gonna get dumped on.
Kids Solo 21 said Exodus is temporarily down for Doge. They must have did that this morning because I will give them props. Last night I thought about actually diving in. That's how I know the 21 cent mark. I thought about diving in at 21 cent. I was like, I'm good. I was like, I'll just watch this one play out. But now after Bitcoin they tell me the price day, I was like, I couldn't make that quick. Couldn't make that quick in and out.
DJ life.
But seriously, I understood how dangerous it was to try to FOMO into it and to chase that bag. So I was just like, look, I came away like a genius when Snoop Dogg did his thing. And I dipped out to that. And hey, this is for the next round of folks right here. On to the next. All right. Top story of the day. Turkey to ban cryptocurrency payments. That's right. Is officially happening. Turkey said we shall take the lead. Turkey Central Bank is also banning payment providers from offering fiat to crypto on-ramps for cryptocurrency exchanges. People, again, it's all cute. It's all fun and games. Oh, Dogecoin. You're going to have so much money, Doge. It's all fun and games until a country or countries, I'm sure after this, come out and say, hey, no, we done. We're done with this entire crypto experiment. We don't want no on-ramp payment providers. Is not funny then, because then again, while you can use Doge to trade and actually pay for things and use as a cryptocurrency, it was not and it has not been established to scale or to use for the masses. So I would say this is when it starts to get serious, when things are getting banned, and then you start looking at things like Bitcoin again, saying, what project was actually meant to circumvent government banning financial products, and it was more or less Bitcoin. So again, this is a new ban in Turkey will prohibit crypto holders from using their digital assets for payments, in addition to preventing payment providers from providing fiat on ramps or crypto exchanges. Before Bitcoin Zay digs into this, my only question is, if Pokemon cards were to do what Bitcoin did, marbles were to do with trading cards, if any other thing were to do what Bitcoin is doing, would you ban it? If I say, hey, from now on, I got mugs and we're going to use mugs as currency of exchange and that store value. And everybody was like, you know what? That's crazy, but not that many mugs are made every year when you really think about it. We start looking at the numbers and it's like, you know what? Mugs are the new form of currency. Would the government come out and say, hell no, we breaking mugs on site? Like, ain't nobody having mugs. Like, how does this work? When do you decide as another human you're going to ban what other humans can do, especially when you're talking about downloading software? Like this is you're talking about
it's just
digital
software. Yeah, and it was fake before, nobody cared about it, but this isn't anything new. Actually, Turkey, they actually banned PayPal in the country in 2016. So their Turkish lira, their currency is so weak, they're trying to get rid of any other on ramps that could help their people, simply because that to me would collapse their economy. When people have a choice and the lira is doing as bad as it is, they're going to run towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But also here, I want to point out, last month, the Turkish Ministry of Treasury and Finance announced they were going to monitor the crypto ecosystem with the central bank, banking regulation and supervision agency, and the capital markets board to regulate it. So one of the things that I think is happening is their ban is not going to be forever, because what they're going to realize is you can't ban cryptocurrency. You can tell people not to do it, but what are you going to do? If two people meet up and they pay for goods, I mean, you have nothing to do with it. So what I think will happen is, because they said they were monitoring it, this ban is so they can figure out how to control the on-ramps and then let people use it later. Much like China, much like India, much like Nigeria. Everybody who does this, to me, is just a setup for them to take control of it, because it's too valuable now. You can't ignore it. The difference with that and PayPal is centralized, so they can do without a centralized company. Decentralized currency that anybody can use, good luck, Turkey. You just admitted that the lira is trash. Any country that tries to ban crypto admits that their current currency is garbage, because they have to try and get some control. So you just admitted that your Turkish lira is trash, and I'm sure this ban will not last forever, or it won't work, to me.
Yeah, this is me in Turkey right now trying to send somebody some Bitcoin peer to peer, because only criminals and bad people use it. I mean, again, it's just the fact that we're in 2021 and there are still humans telling other humans what they can and cannot do when things don't physically or even really financially hurt other people. I mean, you're hurting, I guess, the institution, the government, but you're literally not hurting anyone. And the government's saying, nope, that is going to be illegal. So, that's pretty funny. Sydney Allen, welcome to the show. Finally caught you live from Sydney, Australia. There we go, from down under. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love Australia. I've been to Perth, Fremantle, Darwin. So haven't made it to the East Coast where you're at the nice part, but I've been to all the crap parts. No. Just kidding, Perth and Fremantle. You guys are awesome. Rodney Fury said, what WTF is up with Doge? When they get wrecked, they better not blame Bitcoin. Bunch of stupid.
Hey, that's why I tell all the people that setting me up about Doge. I donated to the Jamaican bobsled team in 2014. That's how long I've known about Doge. So when people talk about it now, and people talk about, hey man, yeah, should I get into it? You're like, nah, not really. It's gonna pump, but you're gonna miss it. And they're like, oh man, I missed it. I'm gonna blame you. When it dumps, I'm gonna be like, I told you. Because if you would have tried, because that's the thing. That's all it is. If you look at the chart, it's like a heartbeat, pump and dump. So yep. I'm glad. Try not to get people in it.
There it is. All right. Again, let's go ahead and talk about it. Dogecoin doubles in a day as year-to-date gains hit 5,000% while Bitcoin price dips. Now, I will say, people, if you've been in Dogecoin all year, big winner, 5,000%. Your money went up 50 times in the first quarter and a half. So that is crazy. In 4 months, your money could have went up 50 times. And it looks like 12,600% gains in a year. That is a lot of money, people, going around. Again, as Bitcoin just said, within a day, we're already seeing it go from what, 7 cents to almost 40 cents right here. I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, I actually love the fact that Dogecoin is taking center stage, because to me, this proves what we said about all cryptocurrencies. All of this fundamental value and our use case and our technology, all that is bullshit this morning. Dogecoin is top 5, and it literally is a joke. It's a joke cryptocurrency. So again, when we tell you these markets are irrational, this proves our point. This, every time we say that, people think we're being crazy. I'm like, no, you have a coin that literally nobody plans on using, except for maybe to buy some Mavericks gear. But nobody plans on using, only to buy and sell. And when people join together and pump it, this is what happens. So the price being at 40 cents, I'm not surprised. Even like I said, it's possible, but not probable to me that Dogecoin is going to go to, some people think, $1, $5, $10. We'll see, but it's not very probable, only because there's a lot of weak hands. One good dump and everybody's out the market. So again, everybody's talking about it, but if you already have made profit, you probably want to start looking at when you want to sell.
My thing too, and again, you know, I don't want the Doge bots come here like the Ripple bots on us, but because I obviously, but you talking bad about Doge, it's like I can't wait for the first Doge person who just made their money off this pump to start watching our channel. I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, man. I made so much out of Doge. I've been in there for 6 weeks. Like, okay,
yeah, exactly.
You're the expert. But no, seriously, what it is interesting about it is that, all right, let's say the price does pump to $7, $10, people, whatever, right? All eyes on Doge. It's breakouts, you know, percent after percent. I just saw somebody say, hey, if you put $1,000 in there January 1st, when the price is 0.004 cent, it'll be worth $42,000 now. I mean, we could literally do that with every project down the list at this point that's pumped. But again, let's say Doge does pump up to $10 or whatever. What then, people? Like, are we going to use Doge as an exchange of currency? Are we going to use it to pay for things? Like, are we going to do that? Or is this just the pump and dump, get rich quick project? Because that's something you may want to think about with these projects too, is just what's the mission of the project?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know the mission. Was that?
Yeah. And I was going to say, when people think about it that way, in their mind, they're like, oh yeah, I want to hold it long term. But when you sort of think about it, this is like a stimulus every time. Dogecoin pumps at least once during the bull market, every time. So when you start talking about use case, we could say, hey, the use case is once every bull run, you get a pump. That's you can make enough money as your stimulus, or as money you wouldn't have had anywhere else. So that's one good use case. I saw somebody said something about the Flare networks.
Greenwood Goodies mentioned that.
Yeah. So I mean, there's people, I guess, trying to build out around it. But again, I mean, this is what Dogecoin does, and not surprised at all.
So Josh17 said, can't hate on Doge. Happy to see folk making money. Definitely happy to see folk making money. Yes and no. But here's the thing. Thank you, Digit Hustle News. This is the perfect example. Burge XBG is pumping 40% right now. LOL. People, Burge, we found out that was a fake project after. Put it like this. Exactly what Doge is doing right now, Burge did in 2017, but even at a grander
even
scale.
more.
I think they went up we had to look at the numbers, people. They went up like almost like 50,000 something percent in a very short amount of time. Like, I'm not exaggerating these numbers.
I know they went up like a couple $1,000% in like 6 hours, something crazy.
So we'll look
and
that
then
up.
Over like, yeah, I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, but the point is, people, two points. For one, everything Doge is doing now, Burge did in 2017, and people got caught with their pants down when the party was over. And the second thing is, this is the same type of fervor we saw with BitConnect. Now, we already knew BitConnect was a scam straight up. It turns out the rest of the world didn't. And we're not saying, of course, Doge is a scam or anything like that. But we're saying is that this is the same type of fervor we saw with Verge, we saw with BitConnect. And the same thing was just people, hey, it's low, blah, blah, blah. You just make your money, get in, get out, go, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yes, that is working for you early people. But you are setting a terrible stage for the people who are going to come late, thinking that this is what crypto is about. This is how you learn about crypto, not actually, build out your entire portfolio from it. But hey, again, no hate. I made money on Doge. I know people are making it on now. So as long as the lights are on, or excuse me, as long as the lights are off, keep partying. But just know, don't be up in this club and them things. Come on, all right.
Hey, and by the way, Verge pumped 3,600% in 3 days.
Wow. 30. So Doge isn't even close to it, people. Do you understand that? 3,600% times 36 your money in 3 days.
3 days. Literally, there's people with, yeah.
So again, and Dogecoin could do the same thing. It may be in that process right now. Say, hey, Verge did 3,600%. We're about to do 4,000, right? Doge could be in the same space right now where they're trying to recreate that. But I will warn people again. It was exactly like you saw the GameStop and everything. Verge went crazy, people. 3 days, as you said, 3,600. It's crazy. 3 days, 30. And it was even crazier is they did it off this announcement. I remember this announcement was supposed to come out, and the announcement that came out was a new commercial for Verge, a new online commercial that like literally they made in the, somebody made in the garage type of deal. So,
oh yeah.
Anyway,
real quick, we got to get the likes up. 235 people watching, 98 likes. That's paltry, people.
Oh man,
don't get Rick rolled this morning.
Let's see. Jasmine Brunson, what's going on? Jasmine said, putting my phone on D&D. Tired of these Dogecoiners saying I was wrong about Doge. Give me the definition of a market cap before you talk to me about Doge. Hilarious. That's my point, though. Exactly. 228 Network. I personally don't have anything against Doge. I just don't see any devs rushing to build on it and unlock that liquidity in some way. It'll take baby steps to $1 and could clip dive from there. Trek, what's going on? Ahmed Sakin said, take those profits and buy Bitcoin. Bingo. That is what you do. That is what I did. Rodney Fury said, who is buying these tops? Rodney, that's what I'm saying. Like, who keeps buying the top? People, that's when you got to understand dumb money. And
Robinhood.
And that's what I was just about to say. Here's what you have to understand. The top could keep being rebought by Elon Musk or someone of that sort. Like you do have, these are billionaires, people, and the market isn't that high. Like the volume isn't that high that a billionaire cannot flip the market. By the way, I'll plug it at the end. We did do that Divvy sponsor review video. I made it longer intentionally to kind of show you guys how to do fundamental analysis. And that's one of the things I pointed out with the daily volume on their project there. It was like, it went from 400,000 a couple of days ago to like 155,000 yesterday. And I was just like, with this daily volume, I could call a couple people and move this thing in the direction I wanted to go. So it's the same with Doge. Like, honestly, people, if I called up 10 of my friends right now, I can move Doge. Like, no BS. I could probably move Doge
I was about to say.
So that's
we started our own private trading group with the people we know. We could
push Doge overnight. So it's just like, hey, it is good. We happy people making money, but it's just, hey, it's just dangerous, people. That's right. S1 Dub. I agree with S1 Dubs more than anything. Trade Doge, don't hold it. So, and trading doesn't mean you get in, you trade in 24 hours. No, there's like mid-cycle trades where you say, hey, we plan on holding this for 6 weeks. Longer term trades was like, hey, I'm planning on holding this for like maybe 8, 9, 10 weeks because this is on the horizon. Yeah, there's longer term holds for your trades, but holding is just like, I'm keeping those for the rest of my life. Like I'm always going to have it. But I agree when S1 Dubs, you should more or less look to trade it. All right, let's see. Yeah, a lot of great comments. Seeing some more people said they finally made it to the live today. Welcome. What's up, Hooper JTV? Finally figured out the live time for 7-ish PST. LOL. Appreciate you guys. Hooper J, I am up early with you. No worries. Let's see. There we go. Kid Solo 21. Kid Solo said, anytime I show up, I pay the like tax. I like that. That's a Kid Solo. You are officially in Warrior history.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, the like tax is real. That's all we ask from you all is to pay with that like tax. Thank you. What's going on, Wendy Nichols? Welcome back. Cryptonomics said, old school OG still can't get into Doge. I just can't do it. LOL. It's good to see the gains though, but nothing new. This happened in 2017 too. Exactly. Like I said, I've been pretty public about my Dogecoin things. I told you I sold when Snoop Doge did it. But until then, I did write it up as well some. And again, people, if you're looking, I mean, I think it'll go to the dollar. When, who knows? Because as you saw the last pump, it can come out of nowhere, but I think it will go to dollar. So if you're still ready to hang in tight, go ahead. All right, Wall Street Bets is back in the news. Wall Street Bets rebans crypto discussions following Bloomberg article. This was a pretty funny one. Looks like Wall Street Bets, or WSB, a subreddit famous for organizing a pump for Dogecoin and the GameStop short squeeze, is enacting a crypto discussion ban after officially allowing the topic for a single day. And I actually did see that yesterday, I think on the day before. They said they were going to start talking crypto. But it looks like subreddit moderator Boss One announced Thursday that Wall Street Bets has now banned crypto discussions forever following a Bloomberg article titled Wall Street Bets Bows to Crypto. Just a day before, the same moderator officially announced that the subreddit will finally allow crypto discussions strictly limited to Bitcoin, Ether, and Doge. The new post reads, due to the article that was written by Bloomberg, who somehow felt that Wall Street Bets bows to crypto discussion is banned indefinitely. I read a lot of dumb articles written about Wall Street Bets. This one takes the cake. P.S. Like always, please be respectful. So I will say, I'm not sure what happened with this, or Wall Street Bets are feeling so emotional about an article about crypto. I think they're starting to sit on their high horse. But to be clear, I want to throw this out to Wall Street Bets. You do bow down to crypto. Like, what are you talking about? You think the traditional market kids, like, what? You do bow down to crypto. Like, and so what? You can pump Doge. We just said, like, I can call 10 friends and pump Doge, but we're not into the pumping tokens game. Like, so yeah, Wall Street Bets, it's time to come back down to reality. You're not the only ones trading, and you've been trading on the traditional market from what I understand more than anything. I can pretty much guarantee you most of the traders I know in the crypto space has outperformed your traditional gains. I mean, you all got excited over Reddit they got excited over GameStop and AMC. GameStop and AMC just happened with, like, it happens every week in crypto.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
How many tokens don't we talk about that do 500% on the weekly? That's some crap coin somewhere. So Wall Street Bets, you do bow down to crypto. Let's not get it twisted. You still trade in the traditional market. And no matter how great your trading is or your pump and dumps, your returns aren't like that, which is why you all got excited about AMC, BlackBerry, and GameStop, because you're not used to it. We are used to it. This is
welcome to the real degen life.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be a real degenerate, be a real one.
Go, yeah, exactly. Go dumpster diving in Cryptopia at 2 a.m.
Say that one more time. You said dumpster dive.
Yeah. Go dumpster diving on Cryptopia at 2 a.m. and you know what I mean, finding coins that's less than a penny. You know what I mean? Back when everybody thought crypto was a scam. That is real degen life. What y'all were doing was trading stocks, and you made a big profit of it because you joined together. Our entire community built $1 trillion industry. Like, what are you talking about? So again, I mean, I guess they don't want. I hate that they limited it to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. Like, why those?
Why would you even put just the fact that they limited it and had Doge as 1 or 3 shows that you all don't know what you're talking about with crypto, and you do bow down to it. So
yeah, welcome to the show, baby.
I mean, at the end of the day, look, let's go in on it. Like, you all, let's call it what it is. Wall Street Bets. You all are a bunch of either wealthy individuals that worked on Wall Street that either quit after you made your money or fired, resigned, or whatever. But you went to Wall Street to work for these people. You made your money, and then you said, "I don't." It's like on some mommy daddy rebellion type stuff. Your parents paid for your tuition all through college, paid for you to get your doctorates and everything. Then you come home one day, it was like, "I don't need y'all no more. I'm going." It's like, if this is the military, you wouldn't be allowed to leave. That's why you sign on long contracts, because they're going to, military would say, no, we didn't give you all that training so you can just walk away. No, hell no. Hey, property of the U.S. government for at least 8 years or whatever, right? You lucky the banks can't do that. But all Wall Street Bets are the second tier kids or second tier people who didn't make it on Wall Street enough to become the CEO of Chase or whatever, that didn't make it high enough to become a C-suite level, whatever. Because if they did, they probably wouldn't leave those company positions. But whatever. They went to Wall Street, they learned, they went back, started their own trading group, and that's all it is. You're using the things you learned from college, the things you learned from Wall Street to continue to trade on the traditional market. As Bitcoin, they said, you all aren't doing no Cryptopia 2 a.m. dumpster dives. Like, you're not doing no real work out here. You guys getting happy over some GameStop.
Hey, King, what college did we go to learn about crypto? There isn't one. Exactly. We literally taught ourselves from the bottom all the way up, and you think for some reason, what y'all are doing, y'all gonna ban it? Nah, we coming for you. You got an army. You got an army full of people smarter than you that are about to have more money than you. Nah, yeah, you do bow down to crypto.
Yeah, you do bow down to crypto, Wall Street Bets. Let's not get on our high horse here. You might want to rethink that, and it's all because of a Bloomberg article. You better call that editor and say thank you. Yeah, we did bow down to crypto like the rest of the planet will be doing. Thanks for giving us a shout out in your article. All right, let's see. Cryptonomics said Robinhood won't even execute a trade. LOL. Let's see. Oh, affordable REI. Lisa, thank you for the tip. Lisa said Doge is fine. Take the emotions out of this. All right. Well, you gotta give us more explanation on that one. Again, with the exception of people just liking it, not sure what it's going to do for a project. Let's see. Rashu, what's going on? You make these major gains, but can you sell to get out of it? Crickets, today will be difficult, at least on some platforms. Xavier said, how do you feel about okay, I don't know about that. Wrong world currencies and everything. I don't know about that. Let's see. A German ETF is creating a Litecoin ETF. I took some profits and bought more. Litecoin isn't going anywhere. All right. Last but not least, Jim Cramer cashes out half his phony money Bitcoin to pay off mortgage. What's going on with Jim Cramer? Every week he's in the news saying to buy Bitcoin or sell it. What's up with this dude?
What an idiot. Jim Cramer, the guy that yells all day to try and convince you to buy stocks so you can get dumped on by other companies. Jim Cramer, who finally says that he was going to get Bitcoin a little while ago, says he, quote unquote, won, cashing out half his Bitcoin portfolio to pay off his mortgage, stating that it's phony money paying for real money. Let me tell you something, people. If he was making that much money from trading and knew what he was talking about, he wouldn't have a mortgage, for one. For two, if Bitcoin is paying off half his mortgage, what is his traditional portfolio doing that it couldn't do it for him?
Woo,
Garbage. Your portfolio must have sucked, Jim Cramer. And actually, seeing him on TV, I got turned on by my friend who actually introduced me to Bitcoin. He used to always tell me, he was like, take the other side of Jim Cramer's trades. And I was like, what? He's on TV. He knows his stuff. He's like, no, literally, there's a chart to show if you go opposite of Jim Cramer, that's how you win, because he's literally pumping the stock that some company's about to dump on you because you think that's the good one to buy. But let's go through this story real quick. Jim Cramer, He bought a lot of Bitcoin when it was around 12K, sold half of it to pay off his mortgage.
And I think that's a lie too, because I remember him saying that 17K he started buying. So
Yeah,
where you got that 12K number
these
from?
numbers, hey, all these numbers start getting phony after a while. They
That's a
start making
lie.
up.
Come on, he came out and said he bought at 17 and sold at 25. So what is
Man, I don't hear. So you traded good money for garbage. Congrats, Jim Cramer. And then you paid off your mortgage with it. When in reality, there's a few ways you could have went about this. You could have used your Bitcoin as collateral, got a loan, paid off that mortgage, and got your Bitcoin back when you pay it back with your stock gains. You could have also not sold your Bitcoin, and you could have just lived a regular life and kept Bitcoin as a savings account as it's meant to be, and then money later on into the future. And last thing, 3, is the fact that Jim Cramer, his advice on Bitcoin is null and void forever. As soon as he sold, it's over. He can't talk about Bitcoin in the same way we can anymore because, again, if you buy it just to sell it, you know better than baby hands Dave Portnoy. As soon as you see a little dip in the market or you see a chance to sell, you throw it away, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, I paid this off and did that. That paid off mortgage may be millions of dollars one day, and you could have bought 5, 10 mortgages. So again, Jim Cramer, Dino of the day, definitely.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give him that loud roar.
Give it to him one more time. One more time.
Keep it rolling. Hold on, I gotta keep it rolling. They don't want
to.
It said he had enough. He ain't had enough.
Oh yeah, and you got to pay short-term capital gains, idiot.
I just want to highlight something you said really quick. Great points you made. First of all, Jim Cramer, we're talking to you. If you're such a good trader, why didn't your traditional portfolio, the one on Wall Street, pay off your house? Why did you have to wait for Bitcoin? Not only that, if Bitcoin is so bad, why did you use it to pay off your house? Not only that, why did you say you bought it at 17 and sold at 25, and now all of a sudden it's 12? You think we don't keep receipts? We always keep receipts. Everybody know that about us. All right. Like, so many questions for you, Jimmy. Jimmy, we would love to have you on the show to talk more about your trading strategies and lack thereof. But I'm just not seeing, I'm just not understanding it. I'm just not understanding it. Rodney Fury, great comment. Rodney Fury said, these noobs don't know about Trayvon James and Craig. This is my thing too. When it comes, we can't do this pie in the sky stuff, people. I mean, I'm telling you now, I'm looking at some of the people talk. My question to you, so I put it like this. If you think you've been doing good in the market, I have 2 questions for you. How long have you been in the market? And were you here in 2018 and 2019? That's simple, because I am guaranteeing a lot of people who are talking very like nonstop positivity about the market were not here in 2018 and 2019 during a bear market when everyone throughout 2017 essentially lost it all. Companies closing, people getting laid off. So the next time you see somebody say something, some high pie in the sky stuff, just ask them like, all right, like, were these your same thoughts about Dogecoin in 2018? Were these your same thoughts about XYZ project in 2019? Like, if they say I wasn't around there, the answer isn't yes or whatever, stop listening to them. Like, they haven't been around. They are literally,
they haven't seen a market cycle. These are people who've never seen
a market cycle.
Not one. And we've been through what, 3 now?
3 yeah.
Macro market cycles, and this is the 3rd one. And we're telling people we've seen this before, and they're like, nah, it's different this time. Physics doesn't work. Math doesn't work. So that's different this time.
That's my only thing, people. When you all are like, no, this has been making me money, this has been doing good, this has been doing that. It's like, all right, this is a bull market. It's been a bull market essentially since October of 2020. So you cannot miss for the most part. Yes, throw money. You should. And if you're throwing thousands on these things, then yeah, you should be having $1,000 games, if not $100,000 games for some of them. Like, yes, those should be the numbers you should be attaining. It's not like you shouldn't be like, oh, I can't believe I'm getting as much. Like, yeah, that's the way percentages work. But I also say that to say, if you only been doing this since October of 2020, you didn't do it all of 2018 and 2019, maybe the information you have is not the best for everyone, because you were not here during the bear market. You weren't here during the last bull cycle in 2017, and you probably weren't here during the sideways bear market during 2016. So it's just like, people, don't go off of this last 6 months. I've been pumping nonstop. I know so much and everything is good. And these projects are beautiful and pretty. And it's like, no, there's some fucked up projects that's winning right now because of a bull cycle. It's nothing to do with nothing else, period.
Nothing else.
Verge did the same thing, 3 days, 3,600%. And I tell you, the Verge army was stronger than the Ripple army at the time. It was stronger than the BCAT. It was stronger than any army out there at the time. And that was a joke. BitConnect, strongest army we've seen in crypto, scam coin. So everything you say and the way you act and about these projects that you keep saying are beautiful and all this good stuff, people, this is like rinse, wash, repeat for us. We're not saying you can't make money. We're not saying you can't make money.
It's the same.
We are saying
cycle.
We are saying, look, we're saying this. You're making money in a minefield. So yeah, there might be $1 million here, 10,000 here, but you gotta go walk and get it. And yeah, can you walk there and grab it and come back? For sure, but you're still in the minefield. So that's all we're saying, people. Just make sure you're being cautious and looking at both sides of the fence. Yeah, Maz is saying they didn't see the Wild West of crypto. Exactly, people. It's so much, but hey, we'll see what happens. I mean, you should have saw how many people came on this channel to tell us we were wrong about BitConnect.
Oh man,
literally,
those were the days.
How many people who came on this channel tell us we were wrong about BitConnect?
Yeah, and carrot bars. Remember the carrot bars, guys? You should really talk about carrot bars, guys. No, we shouldn't. That shit is garbage.
All right. Other than that, that is the show for today. As already mentioned, yesterday I did release that Dibby video. It is a sponsored video. As a heads up, that video was supposed to be, I was telling Bitcoin today, that video was intended to be 12 minutes. I decided to make it long. I did a whole hour and 8 minutes on the Dibby project. So make sure you check that video out. But more importantly, not only the video about Dibby to give you some insight into that, I also showed you very quickly how I do a fundamental analysis. And that will be some of the things we will actually have in our masterclass, how we look at projects, break projects down, kind of give them our own little rating and decide we're going to kind of invest and trade in them or not. So again, make sure you check out that Dibby video after. That's for the Dibby project. We already talked Dibby Masternodes about a week and a half ago. And again, that is a sponsor review. You will start seeing more sponsored reviews from us. They will be the people to keep the lights on, to make sure we can actually pay people and hire some folks to get this channel really rolling. Again, expect to see more sponsor reviews. And of course, do your own research. Doesn't mean they're good projects, doesn't mean they're bad projects. And you'll see in the video when you watch it, I am very unbiased and objective, as we always are and have been. So definitely take a peek out of it. And whether you like Dibby or not, I can pretty much guarantee you, you're going to at least get some jewels from the websites I showed you, I know. And then also just from the way I'm doing the entire fundamental analysis that I know many people aren't doing for projects. So again, make sure you take a look at that video. I saw some of you have watched it already. And yeah, please leave a comment and comments and questions about the Dibby project so we can get their team in here to answer those questions for you. And we're also possibly going to get their CEO in here to interview him about their project as well. So again, this is Dibby project. They sponsored that segment, Diversify Our Portfolio. Check out that video after this. It's about an hour and 8 minutes, but feel free to skim through it. A lot of good information, not just on the Dibby project, but how you should be looking at some of your more serious altcoin projects. And I say serious too, because again, let's talk Dogecoin for the last quick second. Are you all throwing 10, 20K on Dogecoin plus? Throwing 50K on it? If you are throwing 50K on Dogecoin, 30K or 20K, then hey, I'm going to shut up. Email us and tell us your trading strategy, why you think is at that value type of deal. But I can tell you, by and large, the average person, the average retail trader is not doing that. No. So the way I break down that fundamental analysis, that's for people who are looking to throw high amounts of money or mid amounts, I guess, of money to some of these projects after they've done their due diligence. For me, Doge wouldn't be a project I'll throw a quick 20 on, 30 on, unless I just was like, whatever happens to it, happens to it. But some of these other projects, once you do your deep dive on them, those are the ones I would say, all right, I'm gonna throw 10 on this thing for 3 weeks and see what happens, type of deal. So check that video out. And Blues Lover, thank you. We set a record 301 people live.
304. We actually had 304.
304 people live. Crypto Warriors. Yeah. We are on our way. Boss up and take the money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On our way to 400, baby.
Let's see. Last comment. I saw somebody. Yes, the Dibby video. It is mentioned. It is named the Dibby project or Dibby video in the description. You can just type in Dibby on our channel or whatever, it should pop up. I literally just posted it last night, so you should see it. Other than that, that is the show for today. Make sure you smash that like and share, and we will see you all next week with some more crypto news. Cheers.
Cheers.